Chapter 4 The Swayamvara.
Near sage Vishwamitra's ashram was the kingdom of Mithila, ruled by the renowned King Janaka. The king's ancestors had been chosen as the custodians of the great bow of Lord Shiva, the god of destruction.
The legendary bow was known throughout the three worlds of gods, humans, and demons. It was impossibly heavy to lift, and even among the gods, only Lord Shiva had ever strung it.
Vishwamitra led Rama and Lakshmana to King Janaka's palace to see the magnificent bow. To the prince's surprise, but not Vishwamitra's, they found the king could organize a Swayamvara, a contest to find a suitable prince for his beautiful daughter, Princess Sita.
Kings and princes from far and wide gathered in King Janaka's court to try to win Sita's hand in marriage.
Sita walked gracefully down the steps and took her place next to the king. The great hall fell silent as the gathered royals sat transfixed. Is she a princess?
They wondered.
Or is she a goddess, sat here gracefully amongst us mortals?
I feel as though I've known her for an eternity,
Rama thought to himself, as his gaze fell upon Sita. There, in the middle of the great hall, stood Lord Shiva's bow.
A young Sita had once playfully lifted this majestic bow to the astonishment of everyone in our palace.
King Janaka declared.
Only the man who can string the great bow of Shiva is a worthy suitor for my daughter.
A stunned silence fell over the hall. This was going to be an impossible feat. One after the other, the princes and kings tried their luck. Not one could even lift the bow, let alone string it. Not even Ravana, the mighty 10-headed demon king of Lanka, could move the bow an inch. Ravana felt utterly humiliated when he saw the other princes laughing in disdain.
Come what may, one day Sita will be mine,
he muttered to himself darkly. Sage Vishwamitra turned to Rama with pride.
Rama, the time has come for you to string the greatest bow on earth. All eyes were on Rama as he strode towards the bow. Sita's eyes lit up. She whispered to herself,
I feel as though I've always known Rama. I hope he will be able to lift a bow.
Rama stood before the bow and folded his hands in prayer. With what seemed like divine poise, he lifted Shiva's bow and tied the string, to the amazement of the gathered princes. Ravana watched Rama enviously, his eyes searing with hatred.
King Janaka's face beamed with happiness.
My dear daughter, Prince Rama of Ayodhya, is indeed a worthy suitor.
Sita gave her father a shy, approving look.
Brahma Rishi Vishwamitra, I am eternally grateful to you for making this momentous occasion possible. May I invite King Dashratha to grace our kingdom. I will request his blessing for the marriage of Prince Rama to my dear Princess Sita.
Vishwamitra welled up with pride for Rama.
Of course, King Janaka. Do invite King Dashratha as soon as possible.
King Dashratha and the three queens were overjoyed when they heard the good news. Thousands of people from Mithila attended the wedding of Rama and Sita.
Look at Prince Rama and Princess Sita. They look divine together,
Cheered the people of Ayodhya as the royal chariot paraded through the streets.
Musicians played melodious festive tunes on their flutes, and the air of Ayodhya seemed fresh with the hope of a great future.